What do you do when people treat you like a doormat? And then when you finally put your foot down, they lose their minds. I try to be agreeable, but there's a limit. When I stand my ground, people act shocked. Any advice?
Yeah. So this is actually kind of the same thing, right? You need to be balanced, because what's happening with this dude, I assume, is that sitting around getting like a pushover, like a doormat, people are kind of walking all over him. Then all of a sudden he does an instant 180 and puts his foot down, right? And now you think that they're going to do a 180. You think that they're going to say, "Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to. Oh, sorry, Echo, I didn't know that offended you. I'm sorry." No. When you do that, they're like, "What's wrong with you, bro?"
You just started tripping.
Yeah, you're freaking out over nothing. So, of course, when you stand your ground, they're going to be shocked, right? Which is what you're saying happened. This is like no surprise at all. So what you need to do is you got to draw the line a little bit earlier, but without going nuts. And I think I got a good example of how you do this. Okay, let's say you got a dog. And the dog is like kind of mellow and happy and just all good. And then like all of a sudden, you're walking by the dog one day and it bites you on the arm. Like sure. Big time.
Yeah.
Big time. How do you feel about that dog?
Yeah, bad. I don't like
that. That's bad. That dog's getting put down. Yeah. Right? This dog, let's say it bit one of your kids.
Oh yeah.
That dog's getting put down. Okay, so that's what this guy's doing. Acting like everything's like nothing bothering me, and all of a sudden biting people.
Right.
Think about what a dog, like a normal dog, does. What a normal dog does is, if it starts getting offended a little bit or starts getting problems, it like stands up a little bit, right? And then it's gonna growl. Now that's an indicator. So even a child knows. I don't know what age, but pretty young kids know that a growling dog is a warning.
Yeah.
What else do dogs do? Dogs show their teeth. That's another warning. Like, hey, that's another line in the sand. And barking, right? Because you have to bark. And I mean, a dog barks at you, and a dog barks at you, it's got your attention, it's growling at you. You know what's going to happen next if you keep doing whatever it is you're doing, right? You need to back away from that dog. Now, if the dog did all those things to you and then it bit you, you'll still be mad at it, but you at least know that you kind of had it coming, right? Right?
Yes, sir. Yes.
So there you go. That's what this dude needs to do a little bit of. He needs to learn how to growl a little bit, how to bark a little bit, how to show your teeth a little bit, how to just stand up, posture correct. Because there's, a dog, if you know dogs at all, dogs have a posture. And they have a posture, their ears are down and their tail's down. When they get fired up, boom, ears are up. They're on alert. Their back they get the cackles can stand up and everything. That means like, okay, that's even before growling, that's happening. Alert. So this dude needs to learn how to come to an alert, increase his posture in those moments. Not when it's getting too far, but like when somebody gives you a little jab, you can't bite them. Yeah. You got to give a little growl.
Yeah.
Back them off a little bit, And again, I don't know you, so it's hard for me to say. Some people just have a hard time dealing with when people harass them.
Yes.
Because I think the best thing to do when somebody makes fun of me is just to be like, yeah, good one. Because, just like we were talking about before we started this podcast, if I let you know that whatever you just said to me bothers me, bro, I can expect you to just keep getting after that thing until I snap. Right?
Yes.
So you got to be careful. You don't want to be all hypersensitive. The other thing to remember is, man, when people are making fun of you, it's not like they hate you most of the time.
Yeah.
It's not that big of a deal. Like, people talk smack to each other, right? People talk smack to each other. And I guarantee, this is a good way to think about it. If someone talks smack to you, and then you both leave, let's say it's at work, you go home, the other person that was talking smack goes home. You go home, you're thinking about it. That person that was talking smack didn't think about it 1 millisecond after he left the office. He didn't care. He's not sitting there thinking about you. He's not thinking like, man, I'm really glad I told Echo that, he had a funny looking eyebrows. That was awesome. I can't believe how weird his eyebrows are. Like, I mean, that's, like, he's not doing that, right? He's not even thinking about it. He just went home. He's carrying on with his life. Carry on with your life.
Yeah.
Don't get all tied up about what these other people are thinking of you. It's not that big of a deal. Don't sit around thinking about it. It's a perception that we have that the whole world revolves around us and that people are sitting around thinking about us all the time. It's like they're not thinking about you all the time. They don't care. They're at home. There's not too many people that are actually thinking about you all the time. Especially if they're making fun of you, like they're not thinking about that all the time. So just relax, take a wrap off, and just, try and have a little bit less tension, and and try and learn to growl a little bit, or at least protect your space a little bit.